My name is Barley. I'm an artist filmmaker, and it's really nice to be in Lago and present some of my films. I think that AI in and of itself is just another tool in our arsenal as artists. The problem is the people who are creating this technology, that they're against artists, they're against true creativity. And so I think that there needs to be more ethical questions and conversations about how these technologies are implemented so they don't affect any of us negatively but actually enrich our lives. The great thing about cinema is that it's never been a fixed thing. You know, we've had people since the dawn of cinema say cinema is dead, you know, when it transformed from silent cinema and we got the optical soundtrack, and then again analog to digital, people said that cinema was dead. But no, it's just, the wonderful thing about it is that it's not a fixed thing, it's a shapeshifter. It's constantly transforming into something new, and that's what makes it such a prepossessing and interesting medium to use. I think that human perception will always prevail, because the wonderful thing is that even though we're all in a sense the same, the way that we experience the world is unique, even in a very subtle way or a very profound way. And as I said this morning during my talk, the role of the artist is to observe the world and to report back. And whether AI becomes an element of our toolkit to express ourselves, fundamentally it doesn't change our nature of being creative professionals and artists. You know, we're still, the reason that we're making things is because there is something in the world that we feel needs to change, or there's something that we want to share. And AI doesn't have that understanding, it doesn't have that sensibility, it doesn't have that phenomenology, but it can still, in some cases, work with us. When I first started making Sleep Has a House, my first feature film, my initial idea was that it was going to be a 4-hour film shown as an installation, and that people had the opportunity to fall asleep while watching it and wake up later. And that wasn't seen as a bad thing, that was actually encouraged. And so your altered states of consciousness, your wakefulness, your dream state, they commingle with the experience of watching the film. There's no right or wrong way to watch a film, so it's beautiful that Lago embraces that way of thinking, and that it's all just consciousness. It's just all ways of experiencing things.